Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about the poem Beauty, 8th standard, first poem. Before going to explain the poem, I will explain briefly about the poet. In the screen, you can see the picture of the poet E. A. Sur. E. A. Sur is her pen name. Her original name is Louise Abeta. She was a Puebloan writer, poet, and educator who was an enrolled member of Isleta Pueblo. Professionally, she was a writer, poet, and educator. Her parents' name was Diego Abeta. She was known for as a author of I'm a Pueblo Indian girl. This is all about the poet E. A. Sur. Now I will explain the first stanza of the poem. Beauty is seen in the sunlight, the trees, the birds, corn growing, and people walking or dancing for their harvest. Then, what is beauty? Beauty is the ascription of property or characteristics to an animal, idea, object, person, or place that provides a perpetual experience of pleasure or satisfaction. Beauty is studied as a part of aesthetic culture, social psychology, and sociology. Or we can say beauty is a combination of qualities. In the first stanza, it is said that beauty can be seen in the sunlight. When the morning sun is shining, how beautiful is this? You can see in the picture. Then, from where we can see the beauty? The trees, the birds. In the trees, here you can see the picture, the trees. The trees can be seen, beauty can be seen in the trees. And beauty can be seen in the birds also. Corn growing. When corns are growing, how beautiful is this? Then we can see beauty with the people who are working or dancing in harvest. So beauty is everywhere. Beauty can be seen in the sunlight. Then second stanza. Beauty is heard in the night, wind sighing, rain falling, or a singer chanting anything unearnest. Here, beauty is heard in the night. In the night time, everywhere it was silent. If you will listen slowly, one murmuring sound you can hear. That the poet was telling that beauty is heard in the night. And in wind sighing also, when wind is sighing, that time also we can hear the beauty. Rain falling, see, raindrops when it is falling. The beautiful sound we can hear. When a singer is chanting any beautiful song or any beautiful shlokas, that time also we can hear the beauty. So beauty can be here in the night, in wind sighing, rain falling, or a singer chanting. Third stanza. Beauty is in yourself, good deeds, happy thoughts that repeat themselves in your dreams, in your work, and even in your rest. See, beauty is in yourself. Beauty, this stanza focus on the internal beauty. It focuses on the internal beauty. Beauty is in yourself. The beauty is there within yourself. Sometimes we are searching the beauty in outside. No, beauty is there within ourselves. So how it is there within ourselves? With our good deeds. Good deeds means good works. And with our happy thoughts, beauty is there. Here in this picture you can see one old lady. She is walking. She cannot walk properly. So one young girl is helping her to walk and cross the road. So here who is doing the good deeds? This young girl's good deed is to help the old lady. This is her good deed, good thought. With our good deeds, others will also feel happy. So our good deeds and our happy thoughts, beauty is there. And whatever that beauty, it will repeat within ourselves. If any goodness is there within ourselves, that it will repeat all over our life. And it will repeat in our dreams. Whatever our good qualities, good work, good thoughts, good deeds, it will be repeating in our dreams. It will focus in our work. It will be repeating and focusing in our work. And even when we are taking rest also, our good thought and good work, it will repeat. This is all about the poem Beauty. So beautiful poem, this Beauty. Now we will discuss about the glossary, new words. In this poem, only 3 new words are there. First one, harvest. Harvest means the time of the year when the crops are gathered. I'll come with a new lesson. This is the time period. In it year. Thank you. Farm people, cultivators, we can say cultivators, they will collect their crops. That time is called as harvest. Then sigh. Sigh means take a long breath when tired. When you are feeling tired, how you are taking long breath? Isn't it? This is the long breath. Sigh is take a long breath when you are feeling tired. Earnest. What is earnest? Earnest means serious and sincere. Now students, I will explain this poem in Kannada.
ಸೌಂದರ್ಯವು ಎಲ್ಲದರಲ್ಲೂ ಇದೆ ಎಂದು ಕವಿ ಈ ಕವಿತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಿಸುತ್ತಾನೆ. ನಾವು ಮಾಡುವ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸಣ್ಣ ಕೆಲಸಗಳು ಅಥವಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಸುತ್ತಲಿನ ಪರಿಸರ, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದರಲ್ಲೂ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯವಿದೆ, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದಕ್ಕೂ ತನ್ನದೇ ಆದ ಪ್ರಾಮುಖ್ಯತೆ ಇದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಾ ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ತಮ್ಮದೇ ಆದ ವಿಶಿಷ್ಟ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಂದರವಾಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ. ಸೂರ್ಯನ ಬೆಳಕು ತನ್ನದೇ ಆದ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯವನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿದೆ. ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತಿರುವ ಕಾರ್ನ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯವನ್ನು ಕಾಣಬಹುದು. ಉತ್ತಮ ಸುಗ್ಗಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯಲು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುವ ಮತ್ತು ನೃತ್ಯ ಮಾಡುವ ಜನರು, ಸೌಂದರ್ಯವನ್ನು ನೋಡುವುದು ಮಾತ್ರವಲ್ಲ, ಕೇಳಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಅನುಭವಿಸಬಹುದು. ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ, ರಾತ್ರಿ ಬಿದ್ದಾಗ, ಗಾಳಿ ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಬೀಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಮಳೆಯ ಶಬ್ದ ಅಥವಾ ಗಾಯಕ ಹಾಡಿದಾಗ, ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಸಂತೋಷವನ್ನು ನೀಡುತ್ತಾರೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅದನ್ನು ಸಂತೋಷಪಡಿಸುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೌಂದರ್ಯವು ಕೇವಲ ಹೊರಗಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಒಳಗೆ ಇದೆ. ಸುಂದರವಾದದ್ದು ಸ್ವಯಂ, ನಮ್ಮ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳು. ಸಂತೋಷದ ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳು. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸುಂದರವಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಕನಸುಗಳು ಸಹ ಸುಂದರವಾಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ ಏಕೆಂದರೆ ಅವುಗಳು ನಮಗೆ ಮುನ್ನಡೆಯಲು ಮತ್ತು ಉತ್ಸಾಹದಿಂದ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಲು ಕಾರಣವನ್ನು ನೀಡುತ್ತವೆ. ಸೌಂದರ್ಯವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸದ ಶೈಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ನೀವು ವಿಶ್ರಾಂತಿ ಮತ್ತು ನಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡುವ ವಿಧಾನ. ಸೌಂದರ್ಯವು ಎಲ್ಲೆಡೆ ಇರುತ್ತದೆ, ಇದು ವರ್ತನೆಯಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ನಾವು ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡುವ ರೀತಿ. ವಾಸ್ತವವಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ತನ್ನದೇ ಆದ ವಿಶಿಷ್ಟ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಂದರವಾಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ. ಅಗತ್ಯವು ಅದನ್ನು ಅನುಭವಿಸುವುದು.